They wanna talk about a Mars, something mystical and deep. All the people in the ghetto are just struggling to sleep. They look at the brother on the corner, living by the clock, and say, look at the beast, he has no respect for law. But don't just look at the man, look at the iron in the cage. Look at the centuries of trauma and the systematic rage. You see a predator, I see a man who's been displaced with a behavioral scar written all across his face. It's the mark of the beast, but it's a man-made sign. A psychological trap designed to colonize the mind. It's not a tattoo, it's the way they make us act when they strip away the culture and the history we lack. Yeah, they build a cage and then they wonder why we bite, turning humans into animals and calling it right. The white man took your language, he took your history too. He took the prefrontal cortex and left the basement for you. He pushed you to the amygdala where the fight or flight resides, where the logic is a luxury that the system provides. And for man is denied justice and he's denied a decent pay. He's forced into a feral state just to see another day. If you treat a man like cattle or a lion in a box, don't be surprised when he starts picking at the locks. Now there's two types of beasts in this American wild. The pharaoh victim, the one the system has defiled, turning rage on his neighbor cause he beat him to the bone, acting on the instincts that the struggle is grown. Then you got the civilized predator, the man in a suit, the one who signs a policy to plunder all the fruit. He doesn't have to growl, he's got a pen and a shark's heart, using civilized law to tear a family apart. They mark you as a thug, they mark you as a savage, to justify the way they let the system do its damage. But you don't blame the lion for pacing in the cell. You blame the man who built the cage and turned the world to hell. So how do we wash it off? How do we lose the mark by bringing back the light to a minus in the dark? Move from reactive habits to the logic of a king. Rebuild the social contract, let the communal spirit ring. Stop reacting to the stimulus they throw inside a pen. It's time to stop being beasts and start being men. Logic over instinct, unity over the cage. Turn the final chapter on this animalistic stage. You can't blame a man for the habits of a beast. Run for 400 years, it's been the menu at the feast. Wipe the mark off your forehead, stand up, be human for your own salvation.